Hey y'all, hey, come on in, come on in. It's your girl Hope with JCD Creations. Guys, I came to the at home store because I saw that at home store are closing. However, I've been notified that my store is not closing. I needed to get some items for a gift basket that was requested of me this morning. So I'm going to take you guys along the journey with me to find some of the items that I'm going to put in the gift. Guys, again, thank you so much for getting me to 500 subscribers. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for taking out your time to subscribe, to support my channel. Pooh, I also would like to reiterate and thank you again for starting the movement. Kiana, I like to thank you, and Lisa Bell and Wendy for also posting and drumming up and continuing the movement of supporting us in our journey. I am so full. I'm so thankful and grateful for each of you. Guys, let's get started with this. Let's see. Let's get started with looking at the store, see what they have. But yeah, guys, I was so grateful. I'm so grateful for you guys. But you know what? I like this kind of shower curtain because you don't have to have hooks per se, and it's got that little slit in it, and it helps with getting on and off the hook. So I'm here, my client. I can't tell you her budget, so we're just going to take a look in here to see if it's anything that I could put in her basket. And this is, in fact, a home basket. That's a beautiful color. You can, if you do like the muted colors and add a splash of color, I would recommend either that green or something like that. Something soft still that could go with anything. And I just decided to stop through here because I'm on my way to my appointment and I have some time to spare before my next appointment starts. Oh, y'all, this thing is so soft. Oh my God. They have some good towels. Their prices are a little kind of up there, but not really, because this is $2.99. It's not as good as a quality as this one is. This one is $9.99, so you can definitely tell the difference. But I like to look for sets, or I like to make sets when I'm doing a home basket. Let's see. And she didn't. I do not own the rights to the music. This background music at the store, have no control over. So I do not own the rights to any music that you may hear in the background. So let's see. And guys, I also need to be replacing towels from my own house. But I'm waiting until I get all my other stuff situated. And then I'm going to go through and refresh everything in my own house. And I'll take you guys along that journey also. I'm getting my organization in place. I got to start today with doing some things. I wasn't able to do anything yesterday. For some reason, my vision was all jacked up yesterday. So I was in bed all yesterday. And I lost a whole day of not doing anything. And it was so frustrating to me. So these are some nice towels. I learned from LBE to keep it neutral. So that's what I shall be doing. The only time I add colors to something like that is if they request a certain color. And 9 times out of 10, they don't really request a color. Let's see. Oh, guys, look at these. These are so cute. These are hand towels. Look at the Paw Patrol hand towels. Let's see. They're $9.99. And Sonic. I wish they had other characters. I would definitely get it for my grandson. They got Snoopy. And they got the Paw Patrol pump. If I can reach it. It says lotion pump. Oh, Lord, I done swung the thing off. Thus, it says lotion pump. So that's pretty cute. But my grandson, for some reason, now he's into monster trucks. So he's completely over Paw Patrol. And so he's on to something else. I guess he's growing up. So he likes monster trucks. And he'll still play with something Paw Patrol. But he would prefer something else. Guys, I like this. This is nice. Oh, it's good and heavy too. Just the type of quality stuff. That's $19.99. This, if y'all know that this could be a basket within itself. You got a top and a lower level, and you could make that a basket yourself. Okay. Nice bedding. See what they have on the 50%. 50 up to 50% off. Let's see what they have. Let's see. Again, I do not own the rights to this music. It's in the store. These blankets are expensive too. But I wanted to find something like a good quality. And since I was over here, I just wanted to stop and see whether I could find something for my client or for myself. Because it's time for me to refresh my own house as well. So let's see. I always like these containers. Okay, so this would be $12. It's half off 24. It's the kitchen drawer. Now, why this shower? This look like it's it's amazing shower head. So let me just keep going, guys. Right now, my living quarters is blue and white. I'm thinking about switching it to black and white, but I'm not sure. And I like crisp colors. I like it to be, I don't know, for some reason, I love white linen. Although my family be dirty, I love white linen. So it's time for me to change all of that stuff out. And I think this is a nice organizer. It zips up and everything, guys. And it's a 2-pack. Oh, here's one open. Let's see what it really looks like, because y'all know looks can be deceiving. This is a big one. This one is $39. But yeah, it's a nice size. I like that. It's got the little let me show y'all. It's got the zipper. Let me unzip the top. It's hard doing it with one hand. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so it folds up. It stands up like this. And you see it's got the little wire racks that you push to the side to pop it to stand it up. So that makes it more stable. Let me push it. See how I gotta push it? And then it's got the little thing that hold it up. So this is good right here. While y'all playing, I've been made this out of a container as well or something. Hold on, y'all. I'm struggling. Y'all, the struggle is real. Hang in there, y'all. Sorry, I'm making y'all dizzy. But look how big it is. It's huge. I'm going to step back so you can see. See how big it is? It's got the little screen right here. So you can stack beautiful things in front of here and then use the back to build up the rest of your stuff. Guys, I might use this. I have two home gifts to do. And one of them is for one of the managers that, workers that just moved into a home. And I probably use that one for her. I might use this for her. And then use the other for my other one. I'm going to get these. They're $39. But I think they're worth it. And if I change my mind, then I'll keep it for my own house. Because it looks like it can hold a lot of stuff, guys. And you know, I like to buy multiple containers because you never know what's going to work well for whatever you put in it and what's not. So I like to have multiple containers on hand. And I really want to go get those ones from Pop Shelf. I absolutely love those. Y'all look at these pretty velvet boxes. So it's $14.99 and it's 50% off. I think because of the way it's made and the material, it's definitely not worth it. You see how flimsy that is? Yeah, no. I wouldn't waste my money for that one. And they have these baskets under here. But there's nothing really jumping out at me, so I'm gonna go and keep going. Let's see. This is like the table stuff. Now, my client does have a dining room table that seats 8. So I may add a few things for maybe some charger plates or something like that. I'm not really sure as to if I want to add that or if I just want to stick with some regular, like just do one room. But most of the times when I do a home basket, I like to try to add something for each room if I could. Rather it be some towels, something for the kitchen, something for their living room, something for the dining room, and even something for the bathroom. Unless they request that I do a room. Because I ask when I get my home basket request, I ask them, which room? Do you have a certain room, or does it matter if it's blended? So I've had maybe 2 of them say, okay, can you do the kitchen, do all things kitchen? Can you do all things bathroom, or, you know, which is fine, or all things dining room, which is fine as well, because they have some beautiful charger plates that are that you could use for people dining room areas, living room areas, and you just gotta add different things, but keep it neutral so that whatever they have, it'll go with it. So I try to stick to like the wood things sometimes, and definitely for sure white, creams, grays, blacks. I'll throw some blues in because those are colors that they could always use or incorporate into their main colors, because those colors pretty much goes with everything. And me as a cook and as a baker, I always think white dishes are more appealing than colored dishes. So if I do dishes, if I do a kitchen, I try to incorporate all white dishes. And if I'm going to do a pop of color, like I said, it'll be maybe a light green or a light blue or black. And I like to get these type of plates from Ross right here. these serving trays. And when I get basket orders, I also ask, do they entertain? Because this is something they could use for entertaining. If they entertain, they could use these dishes like this. And you could get these in abundance at Ross and Burlington at a decent price. You know, even on down to like cutting boards and everything. They have a lot of good stuff. I love this blue and white. I'm just partial to blue and white, I guess. Blue and white, black and white. I love those colors, and gray and white. I love those colors together. So my bedroom is like this blue and white. And I love blue and white together. And I guess probably because of the Cowboys, you know, hey. We them boys. And look, this is a nice gift too. It's $14. It's heavy, Lord. That's nice too. I could see like different types of gourmet popcorn in there. The gourmet popcorn, the seasonings, all the trimmings could be in that particular bowl. And that bowl could be your base. So guys, think about something like this for Christmas. It doesn't have to be this one. You can find any popcorn bowl and use it. Look how nice and sleek the black look. Black is just sexy. There's no way to mess up anything black. Black is sexy. And it makes a statement, and it goes with everything. Okay? It goes with everything. So you guys can mix and match. I do it all the time. I'm an against the grain type of person. Where if something is meant for one thing, I do something totally different. I wonder how well these are. This is a nice dishware set. I may get this for the gift basket and make it a gold and white situation. I'm gonna think about it. I don't have time to like really figure out right now. I just came to look to see. When I'm doing stuff, I like to look at multiple stores, and I have a photographic memory, and so it's like I could remember items that I've seen that really catch my attention, and I could put it with other items that I may see in another location. So I like to go around and I like to walk the stores to see and piece together what may work and what may not work in that particular basket that I'm doing for, especially when it's a order. Now, if I'm just putting some baskets together, I don't really I think about it, but I don't think about it. So I don't know why, but I don't. For whatever reason it may be. Those are some nice glasses, but I think I saw those in Ross as well. So I won't spend $19.99 on those because I saw them elsewhere cheaper. So let's see. Oh, I love this bowl. Look at that. Oh Lord, I almost dropped it, y'all. She heavy. I underestimated the weight on big girl. It's $24, but jeez, she is well worth $24 for the weight. And look how beautiful that brown is on there. That's beautiful to me. Let's see, wine glasses. And other questions you may want to ask them: are they drinkers? Do they entertain? What should I stay away from? Do they do they have children? They have pets, like LBE said. Also, what do they like? You know, tell me about the client. You've been with them long enough to know, especially if it's a housewarming gift or closing gift. You've been working with them, and I'm sure you communicate with them, and you could get a vibe from them to see, okay, they're fun, they're stoic, they don't want. Y'all look, I thought this was ceramic. This is plastic. Melamine, I meant. What the what? Look at that. So, you've been around them long enough, you know if they very serious couple or if they're, if they light-hearted people that is not so picky. And you could go from there to determine what you want to do in your basket. It's always best to get to know your client. Also, when I'm doing gifts, even if it's a kid's basket and they want certain characters, and I often don't do characters. I'll do the colors, but what I'll do also is watch that particular cartoon, and with me watching that particular cartoon, there you go. With me watching that particular cartoon, what I would do is grasp and pull colors from that cartoon as well, and to try to tell the story without actually using the character or so many items from that particular character. And I love this color. That makes me want to change my kitchen color to that. I love that color. And I've put one of these, I did one of these like in a home basket before, because they were in fact entertainers, and I gave them all things entertainment that will go with entertainment, stuff like this. And that's what I added to the actual basket, because I knew that they were entertainers and they loved it. They loved it so much that they, the client themselves, contacted me and placed an order for one of their co-workers. And I was blessed and excited about that. So I'm really just trying to get myself out there in the corporate sense, and also with more realtors. But I also want to be prepared. We often say what we want to do. However, we're not as prepared as we think we should be. So we have to be ready and actively preparing ourselves for the blessings, for the things that we're asking God to bless us with. We have to be in alignment, and we have to make ourselves prepared, or show God that we are trying to prepare and we're working towards what we are asking Him for. Because we already know, if we continue to ask God for things and we're not working towards what we're asking for, if He give it to us and we're not prepared, we're setting ourselves up for failure, which is not what He wants for us. So therefore, He have us to wait until we are in fact really ready. And sometimes He allow those things to happen faster than we anticipated, so that it can call upon us into becoming ready. Now we ask for it. Now we have no choice but to get it done. See, because oftentimes we ask for stuff and we want it, but we don't understand what comes with wanting more clients, more clientele, corporate offices. Have we done the research? Have we reached out to those that know, that already do this kind of stuff? Because I'm quick to go to LBE inbox and say, hey, LBE, what do you think? Or is there anything that you could shed light on? I'm quick to ask, because I know that's what she does, and she does it well. So, and she doesn't mind sharing. I might get on her nerves, but I might get on her nerves, I don't know. I may not, but if I do LBE, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to learn from whom I was inspired by, and who my inspiration comes from. So I'm inspired by everybody, but LBE is the first person um, that I came across that, and I was like, oh wow, I'm inspired by this lady. Let me watch her. She probably thought I was a stalker, but yeah, we be inspired by many people, but my initial inspiration came from her. So don't be offended if I didn't say your name. I'm inspired by everybody, but she was my initial inspiration. And I shouldn't even have to take a pause for the cause to say, don't y'all be in y'all feelings. But I did. Because just as sure as y'all come for me, I'm coming for y'all. I clap back as I clap back as my sister Queen, as Shant the Queen say, I clap back. Okay? So don't y'all come for me. All right? All right. Keep it cute and on mute, okay? All right. So yeah, these are some nice rolling carts that you guys could use in your craft room to put your supplies on. I got mine from Michael's. So yeah, those are nice to store your stuff on. Guys, I'm just walking through here. Let's see what they have. I really wanted to look at the baskets, but I didn't see anything. What's down here? These are storage. And guys, y'all take some of that stuff that y'all be using in the kitchen and use in your craft room. I know I do. All the time. It just because it's meant for the kitchen don't mean you have to use it in the kitchen. If it's meant for the garage, that don't mean that you have to use it in the garage. You have to use things for your imagination. Like today, I showed you guys those containers that was at Dollar Tree that I used to hold my scissors and stuff. It's a makeup, I don't know what it is for, but I use it for putting my scissors in, my weeding tool, my glue sticks, and stuff like that. I don't know what I shouldn't have came on this out. This is the mop and broom stuff. I won't be using that, any of this stuff. So let me see what's on the other side, because I wanted to look at some nice stuff. I don't want to. Okay, here's some baskets. Thank you, Jesus. I was wondering where they were. Okay, these are like the little small ones that we have. And guys, the little small ones that we have, I went and got pillowcases from the Dollar Tree, the satin ones. And what I did was I took hot glue and glued it around and used it as a liner. So that's what I'll be using in my baskets. Instead of putting tissue paper at the bottom of them or paper at the bottom where you can see, I'll be using that liner. Whatever color the gift is going to be, that's what color I'm intending on using. And if I don't have that color, then I'll just pick another basket, another base to use, if you will. So let's see. Yeah, I'm big on organizing. I just feel like if it's less cluttered or less disarray, the clearer your mind can be. And right now, guys, I'm just going to be real transparent. My house looked like a storage unit exploded all over my house. That's what it looks like. Am I embarrassed? No. Am I frustrated? Hell yeah. But I have to do what I have to do to get where I got to get in my business. So I have to get it organized and cleaned up now that this season has, going into another season. I need to use this downtime to do whatever I can do to get it organized to the best of my ability and take it out of the other rooms in my house. So my guests could come. But then I started thinking, well, this is my house, and I can like use whatever space I want to use, because I always feel like if someone wants to visit you bad enough or come to your home and share time with you, they don't necessarily have to stay at your house. If they know what you got going on, they could either get a room or they could stay home. I mean, that's the only choice I know. So I'm to the point where that used to bother me. But then I figured, well, not many people come often, so why am I holding my empty rooms available for guests that come every now and again, when I could be using the home for the purposes of using the home, living in it. So that's where I'm at with that. So I at this point, I want to get it organized for a family and guests and friends to come. But in the same token, I need to be able to take my time and do what I need to do for my business and my house, and decide which rooms are going to be available, or if any rooms will be available. If I want to make it where people can come and stay, or they share rooms with the baskets, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Let's see. Oh, this is different. It's too small really for anything on the inside. So yeah, I just wanted to bring you guys in to see what I'm doing. At Home have so many baskets, guys. They have so many beautiful baskets. Yeah, they on the higher end, but this is my go-to when I go to Ross and Marshalls and TJ Maxx and all of them, and I can't find what I'm looking for. I always come here because they also have a variety of them. You're going to spend a little more money, but that's when you got to leave room in your budget for that. You have to figure out how much you're willing to spend on a container for certain prices, I guess. I could be wrong. I'll have to check with LBE or whoever else do home gift baskets. But the way I think about it is that you have to budget it in, figure out, okay, if my client budget is $250, how much am I willing to spend on a container to put the items in? And that plays a role in your budget. And so you have to budget all those things in. So once you budget all those things in with your gift that you're going to put in it, they're going to play a big role in it. Oh, there's more. I thought those are all the baskets. I was about to end the video. But let's go down here and see. I think these are more like hampers and baskets. And I also have an order for a college student, but not right now. Waiting for them to tell me when they need the basket. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't be looking for items that I think will go well for this young lady's gift to take to college. And as you know, when you go to college, you got to know if they're in a quad by themselves, or if they're sharing a quad, or if they're still sharing the same bedroom. There's some of them, they have twin beds in the rooms together, and then some of them they have quads where it could be a 2-person quad or a 4-person quad, and that means that you have 4 separate bedrooms, but they share the common area. So I'm waiting for them to find out about that, and then that'll let me know what I need to do, because I know that if it's one of those where they're sharing bedrooms, they're not going to have very much space. So I know for a fact that they will have the extra long twin bed. And what I would do is provide risers, because they could rise the bed and put storage under the bed. I did it for my oldest son. I raised his bed. I put those storage bins up under, not storage bins, but those cubes. I put it up under his bed. And what I did was I treated those areas, that cube, I treated it as if it was his kitchen. Okay, it was his kitchen, his bathroom, everything that he needed, and his extra supplies. So what I did was I got those bins that goes into the cube. I put all of his towels in one, and washcloths. I put all of his toilet paper in one, his paper towels. I put his iron and everything he need for his iron. I put it in one. And for his, I put his bowls, his plates, his dishwashing liquids, stuff like that. I put all of that inside those cubes and labeled them kitchen, bathroom, or whatever. And then he had his dresser. So in a closet. I'm trying to clean my thing. I'm sorry. And then he had his closet, of course. So in his closet, we just used some more bins to put on top because you could stack stuff in there. So it's a way that you have to set it up if they're sharing a bedroom. Even if they're not sharing a room, you still want to maximize all the space. And up under the bed is the best place to maximize the space. And if their bed is not against the wall, you can use both sides and put two shelves back to back and then it becomes double-sided. So it all depends on how the layout of the room is and how they want you to, how your roommate want to keep the room. Some people want it against the wall. Some people are like, no, let's just keep it the way it is. And that's it. Look how cute that is. But why is it $59? Yeah, that'd be a hard no for me. But yep, so guys, I think that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna end this live because it's getting super long. I love walking through At Home. They have so much beautiful things. Of course they're expensive, but you know, if you want something high end, sometimes you can catch this stuff on sale. And they have thousands of rugs, and so if you want something high end, even for your own home, you can come in here and find some nice decor, some house decor for your home as well, and go from there. And I love greenery. So that's the mirrors and even more pictures back there on the back wall. So guys, I'm gonna have to get out of here because it's time for me to go to my next appointment. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to another Dollar Tree. I definitely have to go to Burlington. So guys, when I come out of my appointment, I'll take you guys along the journey with me. On the journey with me to those stores. I don't know. Do you guys have an At Home in your area? If you do, let me know. If you like At Home, or do you shop at Home? And do you shop at the At Home store for your clients? Or do you just shop there for your own self? Or family? What is that? Is that 50% off? Those are 50% off too. I love those lanterns. Those are really nice. Yeah, these are really nice. And most people shop there. Most people don't shop here for their customers. They come here for themselves. I do both because it all depends on what I'm looking for. And if I have that one piece that I absolutely love, yeah, I'm gonna get it. And then adjust everything else. Look at those. Those are beautiful. This is beautiful too. I love this. So yeah, they have some beautiful stuff. It's just a matter of what you're gonna do with it, who you're doing it for. You're doing it for yourself or not. mostly for myself, but the customer with the right budget, I'll do it for them too. Especially if I know they're looking for statement pieces or something like that. I most definitely will. Well, guys, until the next time, be the best you that you can be. Don't stress. Allow God to handle the rest. I'm going to end this video because, like I said, I have to get out of here and go to my next appointment. The next time I come in here, look at all this trays and bowls, and it's a lot. So next time I come in here, I'll go live, and we could go from there. Look at these vases, are nice and beautiful as well. And anybody know me, y'all know I love me some good ginger jars as well. So guys, I'm gonna bid you a farewell, and thank you again, guys, for getting me to 500 subscribers. Wow, I'm so excited, y'all, and I really appreciate y'all for going on this journey with me and encouraging me along the way as well, and cheering for me and all the other basket makers. I truly appreciate y'all. Well, guys, until next time, be the best you can be. Don't stress, allow God to handle the rest. Love on someone and appreciate someone. Okay, guys, bye.